Good morning, everybody. This is day 19 of my hike, and I love the mountains when there's clouds out. We are going to have the most beautiful sunrise this morning, so I'm glad I'm up here to show it to you guys. But check it out. So far, oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, whenever there's clouds in the sky, good morning everybody. Whenever there is clouds in the sky, Arizona looks amazing. So it's day 19 right now of my 30-day sunrise hikes. And I did no coffee for the first 15 days of it, which was pretty good. But cool thing is, pardon me. Oh, look at the mountains right there. But the cool thing is, I would get up right in the morning and I would make a big pot of coffee. Like when I get up, 3:30 or 4, I used to do that. So now I'm actually not even making the coffee until about 9 or 10. Like after I do my hike and I get back, and then I kind of start losing a little bit of steam in my work. Then I'll drink a cup of coffee and I feel better. So I'm definitely drinking a lot less. I was starting from the very morning and ending in the very evening before. So now it's just a little bit of moderation on that front. So that's good. So how's everybody doing this morning? Hope you're doing incredibly amazing. I'm just loving it out here. It's just so gorgeous. I'm gonna drop this down a little bit for you. Oh yeah, there you go. Oh, it changed the white balance too. Check that out. But anyways, it's been a really great challenge for me. I've been doing really good. I'm getting stronger. I'm getting up the mountain a little quicker in the morning. The one thing I am finding is, I guess it's a little hard sometimes to get up in the morning and get here for the sunrise hike. You know, sometimes I wish I could sleep in a little bit, and I'm not able to do that. So for this month, but that's okay. I'll definitely get a few days where I could sleep in after this challenge is over. But as of right now, I'm really enjoying it. And I'm doing well. I'm responding well, and I'm doing really well. So hopefully you guys are all doing really well with your 30-day challenges. And also, wow, it's just so beautiful. I mean, look at that. Anyways, I really love this. I'm not really sure what to talk about today, guys. I've been getting up in the morning and just making sure I make it to the mountain and get this hike in, finish strong. But let's see. I think there are a few things that we could talk about, because a few days ago, I mentioned Moringa a couple times. And I know my whole channel is about Moringa, the whole rest of my channel for the last couple years. And I don't think I've ever really talked about Moringa much recently, especially I've never talked about it recently in these videos that much. So let me talk a little bit about it, because when I didn't drink coffee, one of the biggest things for me was in the morning when I didn't drink any coffee, was when I was drinking coffee, it would clean me out and I would feel cleaned out. But then when I stopped drinking coffee, I wasn't getting that diuretic in the morning. And so I felt a little bit bloated. I don't know if you guys have ever felt that, have you ever tried that? But here's the thing about Moringa. Moringa is the tree of life. Moringa Oliefera. Moringa Oliefera. Now Moringa can be grown in your yard if you live in a warm area. If you live in a cold climate, you could still grow Moringa. You would just grow it more like an annual. Grow it like a vegetable. So you would grow it during the growing season. You would harvest it because it would die over winter if it freezes where you're at. So you can grow it as an annual, or you can grow it as a perennial, and it'll turn into a tree. This is the tree of life. The Moringa Oliefera plant, the leaves of the tree are the most nutrient-dense food on the planet. There are no other plants known to man that produce more nutrients and minerals and vitamins in the leaf of that tree than any other plant known to man. It's pretty magnificent. You can do the research on it and see if I'm right, see if I'm wrong, but pretty sure I'm right. There's also over 1,250 studies on PubMed.com right now about how Moringa basically helps your body heal so many different diseases and ailments and that kind of stuff. Now, Moringa doesn't heal anything in your body. What Moringa does is Moringa gives your body the nutrients that it needs to heal itself. So this is what Moringa does. Now, when I found out about Moringa, it was, I say Moringa was my gateway herb, because once I found out about Moringa, I started researching other herbs and I found out all of these incredible properties of these amazing other herbs out there. But Moringa is a tree and it's from India. And there are 13 different varieties of Moringa. But there's one variety that's the most nutrient dense, and that is Moringa Oliefera. And you can check out how to spell that online. You can go to my website and check it out. But Moringa Oliefera is called the tree of life in most of the rest of the world. We haven't, in America, haven't heard about it much lately. We are hearing about it now as it's picking up a little bit more, because it's the tree of life. So what kind of properties does a tree have to be considered the tree of life? Let me just ask you that question. If something was considered the tree of life, would it have to help people heal themselves? Would it have to pretty much grow anywhere, and like anywhere hot, and just be very hard to die? It could grow in drought-tolerant conditions. You can harvest fruit off of it in warm climates every month out of the year. The fruit is the leaf. There's also a pod. The pod makes seeds. So would the tree of life, maybe the tree of life would have some additional properties. Maybe it wouldn't just grow really well and heal people. Maybe it would do other things too. So what would that be? Maybe it could purify water. What if the tree of life could purify water? That would be crazy, huh? Well, it can. That's the crazy thing. So the seeds in the tree of life, in these pods, the Moringa seeds, they're so magnificent. Many properties to the Moringa seeds. But one thing is they are a coagulant, and they have this oil inside them. And the oil inside them is called Ben oil. It's a very expensive oil, extremely good for your face and skin. And also, it's very good to cook with if you want. Problem with cooking with it is it's like 60 bucks an ounce, so it's really expensive because you got to use a lot of seeds to press them and get the oil out. Now, once you press the seeds and get the oil out, there's a cake left behind. Now, that you don't have to extract the oil before you do this. You can, but you don't have to. But the seed cake that's left behind, you put it into some water that's muddy, and it will coagulate all the mud, and it will purify that water. It's a little bit of a process, but it will purify muddy puddles into clean drinking water. So the Moringa tree is magnificent. It is the tree of life. And the other thing is, the Moringa tree is the cure for malnutrition in the world. Moringa is the cure for malnutrition in the world. Malnutrition exists in very warm regions around the world. The map, if you overlay the map of where Moringa grows best to where malnutrition exists, overlay those two maps on top of each other, they line up. They line up almost directly. If they line up almost directly, how does Moringa cure malnutrition? Well, it has over 90 minerals and nutrients in it. 46 antioxidants, 39 anti-inflammatories, every single amino acid that our bodies don't produce, all the essential amino acids. So I believe it's got like 8 essential amino acids in it. And then it has a whole bunch of minerals, whole bunch of other vitamins and nutrients and all that other kind of stuff. But 46 antioxidants and 39 anti-inflammatories, everybody. This is the natural cure. Inflammation is one of those things. That's the base of most diseases out there. It's what science is finding. So if inflammation is the biggest reason for most of the things that are going on negatively within your body, then we need to reduce that inflammation. There's been many stories if you check out my channel. My dad had a massive tooth infection, a massive mouth infection from some dental work that he had years ago, and he had a massive infection there. Well, he was up to 90 Moringa capsules per day. He had bought a capsule maker. He was making his capsules. He was up to 90 Moringa capsules per day, 90. And he did that for a long time. And you know what? Then he went to the dentist to finally get it all fixed. The dentist was like, "How are you still even alive?" Like, the dentals fixed it all, but he didn't even know, because there was so much infection up in there. But the Moringa had like stopped it. The Moringa stopped the infection. It kept him going, kept him actually pretty healthy overall, even though he was sick from the infection. So then he got the infection cleared out, and he was still taking the 90, and then his body's like, whoa, wait a second, I don't need that much anymore. And you can recognize that with Moringa. Moringa is a potent herb. If you start taking Moringa capsules, okay, so this is the reason I brought this all up, was because in the beginning I started talking about coffee being a diuretic. Well, Moringa, it will clean you out because it's got a ton of fiber in it also. So here's what I would recommend, because this is what happened when I stopped drinking coffee. I had to start taking more Moringa in the morning. I do take Moringa every day in capsules, and I eat my trees in my yard. But, ding! The Moringa tree is magnificent, and so you might have to lower the amount, or start slow and ramp up the amount of Moringa that you take. Get your body used to taking that many nutrients. Because here's the cool thing. Hey, start with like a capsule in the morning, so one capsule, because you don't really want to be going to a meeting and then all of a sudden, I gotta go. But start with one. Every day that you feel pretty good, give it another capsule until you kind of regulate. I'm right now at about 12 capsules a day. So my dad had to lower the amount of capsules he was taking. I think he lowered it to about 30 for a maintenance dose after that. And now I don't know how many he's on right now, but it could just be 10 or so. But Moringa is the cure for malnutrition, because 1 ounce of Moringa powder per day will cure malnutrition in children. They won't have those big stomachs anymore. They won't be malnourished, because it's straight nutrients. You get 5 Moringa capsules inside of you in the morning. You just ate a whole salad, and you didn't even eat a salad. That's what I like about it. I mean, I love salads. I love vegetables and things like that. But Moringa, with 1 capsule, you actually get like a whole salad. You get all your greens for the day. Like anything you would need for greens-wise. You can eat a lot of other greens, but if you don't, you're still good. You still did something. And so the other thing about Moringa is, I don't know if you've heard about these, but it's called an adaptogen. An adaptogen is an herb that adapts to what your body needs. There's many adaptogens out there. I believe ashwagandha is an adaptogen, and eleuthero root or Siberian ginseng is an adaptogen. Adaptogens will do contradictory things with your body if your body needs it. So for instance, Moringa is an adaptogen. So if you need more energy, Moringa will give you more energy. If you need to sleep, Moringa will relax you. It doesn't do just one thing. So sometimes if you want to combine it with a couple sleep herbs, then it will increase and enhance your sleep effect. If you want to combine it with some energy herbs and some endurance herbs, then it will give you an energy effect. If you just take Moringa when you need energy, you're going to get a boost. But you also want to increase your dosage, because you can't overdose on Moringa. It's gonna go right through you. You can't overdose. You can't take too much of it. You can take too much, but if you take too much, it's gonna flush right out. So don't worry about taking too much. Get to that point where you're almost taking too much, and then bring it down to that level, because you want to see how much your body actually needs. You want to give your body as much as your body needs, as much Moringa as your body needs, because you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel way better, you're gonna sleep better, you're gonna have a lot of energy, and your body's gonna really thank you. Because a lot of times we're not eating anything of nutrition during the day. I mean, when I looked back how I used to eat, oh boy, it was bad. And now I eat really clean for the most part. I mean, you open my fridge, it's fruit. Sometimes I want some meat, but it's all fruit in there. So, wow, look at this. Oh my gosh. Incredible. And then my dad also just posted a photo of a big green forest style circle. I have a group called the I Want More Moringa Facebook group, and you guys all have to join. And I know if you're watching this, some of you are already members, so thank you for being members. And thank you for posting all your pictures of moringa and growing it. Where do you get moringa? Right now, I will be a source for you, but just not right now. I'm doing too many things. But right now you can get it from a couple places. The one place that I really highly recommend, because it's all organic, all natural, and it supports a really great person and farm, is Richard's Farm in Florida. So go to Facebook, go Richard's Farm, Florida, Moringa, search for that, and you'll find Richard's Farm in Florida. And he has a Facebook page with a store on there. You can go in there, you can buy your powder, you can buy capsules. They make moringa soap. You could buy seedlings, I think. I know you can buy seeds too. So I would recommend go to Richard's Farm. And if you have moringas and you're not on the I Want More Moringa group, join and post your pictures of your moringas, because we're planting 1 million moringas in 5 years, and we are like 3 years in right now. And we have a lot of moringas. I haven't done a count recently, but there are a lot of people growing moringas now. We're spreading the word to the world about the tree of life, because that's what it's all about. Why not cure malnutrition with a tree? And they can purify their water. It's like people that are in a state of malnutrition a lot of times drink bad water. Now you got oil to cook with and for your face, you got food to eat, and you got water purified. Now it's not necessary, it tastes like, what does it taste like? It tastes like spinach. It tastes like spinach with a tinge of horseradish at the end. A little spicy spinach. That's what the leaf tastes like. Every part of the tree is edible. The flowers are edible as well, and they taste really good. And you can use the flowers in tea. You can make flower and leaf tea. The flowers have a lot of different benefits themselves. The leaves, when you make tea, have a very earthy flavor to the tea. I make cold brewed tea. I have one video on my channel on how to make the cold brewed tea. It was one way I did it. I'm doing a little differently now, more room temperature cold brew. But this is my obsession, everybody. Moringa Oliefera, the tree of life. And I want you to go look on Amazon or check out my YouTube channel on the Moringa playlist, and you can see all about this tree. And then do some Googling, do some research, check out PubMed.com, put in Moringa and any ailment that you have. Moringa plus your ailment, and see what happens. See what you find. Because I'm gonna do a whole big series on Moringa, probably 100 different videos on Moringa and all the different studies that's been done on it. Haven't done that yet, but I will. But I want you to understand that just Google it right now and you're gonna find out some really awesome stuff. If you have any questions about it, join the I Want More Moringa Facebook group. Post a picture, post a comment. I always respond to those comments, and everybody else on the group responds to comments too. So there's some really knowledgeable people from all around the world on the I Want More Moringa Facebook group right now. So that's your place to be if you want to know more about moringa. So thank you guys so much. You're incredible, and I am so excited about this morning. I love it when we have clouds in the sky and it looks so beautiful like this. So you are all amazing, you're incredible, and I hope you get some tree of life into your body soon. And if you have any questions about the tree of life, give me a call, let me know. My name is David A. Stone, and until next time, develop awesome skills and go find your gold.